What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. We got to talk about Coach Prime briefly on today. Now, he did his interview with the media on today, and he addressed the biggest elephant in the room right now: the Dallas Cowboys and Deion Sanders. You turn on any television show, you even see Skip Bayless and those guys on social media. The biggest conversation around Deion Sanders, with the inevitable firing of Mike McCarthy coming after this season. It's like, okay, you have to go get him. You got the relationship with him, Jerry Jones. Uh, Potentially, if you guys keep losing, you may be in play for Shedeur Sanders as well. So it's a match made in heaven, right? Now, the counter to that is people are saying that Jerry Jones wants to be the star of the show. And if you bring in Deion Sanders, you won't be the star. Uh, the main attraction will definitely 100% be Deion Sanders. You have to analyze everything and look at the totality of a potential thing there. But we're gonna look at what Deion had to say about it. Let's
For everything that comes up these days, college, pro, whatever.
Yeah.
Is that just the
You
price
gonna
of
talk
winning?
like that with my AD in here? That's so disrespectful. You gonna talk about me going somewhere with my AD in here? Yeah, they mentioned us with a lot of other stuff before we start winning too, didn't they? Did that? That wasn't fair, was it? Price. That's the price of everything. Yeah.
Coach
I'm
Prime,
not gonna keep
Philip
going
Dukes
with that.
with
I'm
Well
happy.
Off Media.
I'm happy where. Hold on one second. I'm happy where I am, man. I'm good. I got a kickstand down. You know what a kickstand is? A lot of people don't in there and don't, not of age don't know what a kickstand is. That means I'm resting. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm enthusiastic about where I am. I love it here. I truly do.
News today, you do believe, and I do too, that if Shedeur went to the Cowboys, Deion would accept the job.
I believe 100%. And I can tell you, good sources have told me that. Great sources have told me that. That's all I can say like that without violating anything else.
The playmate. You know I love having you.
You also have Des Bryant's tweet after last night's game saying, I'm Dallas Cowboys to the heart. If I'm the Cowboys, I'd fire everyone after this season. There's young, hungry talent in the upcoming draft. Also, I'd consider Deion Sanders as the next head coach. And you hear uh, what Coach Prime says there, that he's very comfortable where he is. Also said there's a price for everything. And he was asked by Dan Patrick on his show last year about if the time came and Shedeur and him could join up on the same NFL team, would that sway him any?
What if it's a package deal with you and Shedeur?
Don't forget Shiloh, by the way. Don't forget Shiloh.
Eventually he's coming.
No, they're going to come out the same year, next year.
Okay.
They better not try to leave Daddy this year, by the way. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought, man, I'm trying to win a game. I'm not thinking down the street that far. I haven't thought like that. That's a great thought process, though.
So you can hear Coach Prime's thinking there. I'm looking at the momentum they have in recruitment right now and what he's able to build at Colorado. That would be tough. And a lot of people are saying that the Raiders may actually get Shedeur in the draft. So that's something to look at as well, if he would join Shedeur with the Raiders. But, Dallas Cowboys is right there. You look at their record, 3-7 now. So they'll be in play as we go down the stretch here. And, yeah, man, I think Coach Prime is really comfortable in Colorado. I don't think this is one of those things where he's just saying the right thing to say. Now, that is subject to change if the Dallas Cowboys come calling, they draft Shedeur. Then, if he's there, obviously they pick up Shiloh maybe if he's not drafted by another team in a later round, which he should. I think Shiloh, he's very good at hitting and has caused some big fumbles and good in his coverages. You know what I'm saying? So I think he'll get picked up, if not by the Cowboys in a later round, if Deion was to be the coach. But I do think he loves it in Boulder. He's got a few top recruits committing, and you would have to believe that this is solely based off of being able to come play for Coach Prime. They're not committing to Colorado per se. and that's with any kid, right? But more so what Coach Prime has built Colorado into in just a short season and a half thus far. People are seeing that. They're seeing the vision. They're seeing opportunities for playing time as a freshman. And also, they're looking at what Travis and Shedeur has been able to do. You have two guys that are mentioned in the Heisman on the same team. You see someone like Jordan Seaton come in, have a big impact right away. That was big for offensive line, offensive tackles to see, to believe in the vision, and that's just going to follow. It's going to snowball. The guys opposite side of the ball, on the D line, secondary, everywhere in between, right? He's going to get everyone to kind of buy in, and a lot of the top talent. And a lot of USC guys is flipping. I think a Georgia or Alabama commit just decommitted. I just saw somebody committed to Ohio State decommitted. So I think Coach Prime, um, he's really loving what he's building now because you're getting into turning them into a powerhouse. And that intrigues him. Definitely intrigues him a lot. Um, but Shedeur is his son. He's been there every step along the way with Shedeur specifically at all his stops. Coach Prime really getting into coaching and everything lined up with when Shedeur was coming out of high school, got the Jackson State job. Shallow had played a little college ball, but came back obviously to play with his father. And so, you have Shedeur able to enjoy that experience with his father. And if Deion was able to coach Shedeur on a team he helped win a Super Bowl, you have to just kind of look at that for what that is and imagine yourself in those shoes with that opportunity presented to you. Because right now, Coach Prime can easily answer that question. It's not a real thing. Uh, it's a thing that has caught a lot of traction based off of the conversation online, but it hasn't materialized into a real issue at this point. That doesn't mean it won't become a real issue because, like I said, the conversation is going to continue to get louder and louder around Prime and the Dallas Cowboys. With it lining up the year that Shedeur is coming out, Mike McCarthy won't be back next year, and they will have a coaching search. That's what we do know. Even though they haven't come out and said Mike McCarthy's gone, he's gone at this point. And they're going to have a coaching search. Shedeur is going to be leaving college. So people, I mean, they're going to talk about it. Now, Michael Irvin said he's got it from good sources that he would take that job if Shedeur was drafted by the Cowboys. His good source is none other than Deion Sanders. I mean, he didn't say it, but he said it without saying it. I mean, Michael Irvin wouldn't go on record and say nothing like that about Deion Sanders unless they just too close. They too close for him to utter something that would get him some backlash or get him at odds with Dion. They like brothers, so we know who his source is, and so sounds like he's giving us some insight on what Coach Prime would do if this thing became real. But we'll have to wait and see, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.